Hello everyone, Joshua here. Today I would like to talk about this GST-B100 first ever full analog G-Steel and also the first ever full Bluetooth G-Steel series watch. Reference number GST-B100, not to confuse with the GST-W or S100, which I own as well, which I'm gonna make a dedicated video pretty much soon. But for now, let's make a quick comparison. Just look at that. Look at how good the Bluetooth series is compared to this one, and the price is roughly the same anyway, so I would recommend you guys to get this one instead, but not for everyone. This Bluetooth G-Steel watch is definitely not for everyone because it didn't have a lot of functions. I bought the watch like 2 months ago, so let me quickly demonstrate to you guys the excitement graph. So there will be a excitement level and the time. So when I ordered the watch, I was really excited because I was able to grab this in used condition at a bargain price, roughly around 250 bucks. So I was really excited, and when I got the watch, I opened up the box and God, this watch is very majestic. The first impression when you get this out of the box, just beautiful. So my excitement just go all the way up, and then I stopped pairing the watch to my phone to see what it could do, stop pressing the button and all those, and the excitement just dropped all the way down, and somewhat it just stayed there, you know, because I was expecting to see a lot of functions. I'm used to purchasing a lot of high-end models with, well, you guys can see at the back. That's why I love this Golf Master so much, because it has so many functions and the price is very affordable in my opinion compared to what it has to offer. So all of these watches at the back are things that has a lot to offer for their price. I mean, you get a lot of values in terms of functions, but for this watch, however, it is something different. You didn't get a lot of functions, and if you just want functions, you better off get this one instead. This is much cheaper, it could do much more than this, and it is comfortable too somehow. But yeah, I owned the watch for about 2 months. I have to say that this watch gets more wrist time compared to this. Both of these has similar aviation theme design. This one has the sky cockpit dashboard inspired. This one, however, has the jet engine inspired design, especially on this disc over here. Let me take this watch out of my wrist, my 15 centimeter circumference wrist. As you guys already seen this now, it fits very great, right? Even though it has a size of 54 times 58, some 14.1 millimeters, so quite big watch. But if you measure it diagonally like this, it's only like 49 millimeters, which is pretty, hold on, not as big compared to other Master of G on the market. So it is pretty acceptable as a high-end G-Shock watch. You can't have a small watch with a big watch face. It's just not possible, right? Anyway, where was I? All right, we're gonna have a look at the watch face, right? So you'll see this will be mode indicator. At the same time will be day display, and obviously mode will be displayed down there. This will be dual time display, the 24-hour time for this display, date display, and this disc will act as a battery indicator. So right now it is low because it's all black. So if I press this, you could rotate it. So when it is full, it will be all red like that. Moving back to black. It's just gorgeous. Look at how the disc rotates. It's just so much fun to use. Okay, you have the LED light down here, which is incredibly bright. And if you put the watch in the dark, only the hour and the minute hands could glow in the dark, the obelisk hand. And that's pretty much it. The rest will just stay dark. But again, you have LED and the watch is solar powered. Don't just save the battery. You could just use the battery as long as you want. You could recharge it back, no problem. Okay, let me quickly demonstrate to you guys how you could pair your watch to your phone. Obviously, you're gonna need to download the G-Shock connected app over here. Open the app and pick a watch, which one you want to pair to your phone on top like that. So I'm gonna pick GST-B100 like so, and press this connect button down here for about 2 seconds. The hand will move to R, and then it will move to C after it is successfully connected to your phone. Let's wait a little bit. There you go. Move to C, and you could just lift the watch at the side. Now let's have a look at what we could do over here. And first of all, you'll have your dual time display setting. Tokyo time will be the main dial. This world time will be down here. So if I want to swap this, I could do so pressing this button in the middle, and the phone will show you how the watch will look like as well. There it is. And send setting. There you go. So next thing that you could do in here is utility, which consists of alarm and timer. So alarm, basically a single alarm without any signal function at all, by the way. So quite inconvenient. So if you need that, keep that in mind. This watch didn't have it. And next is your countdown timer. You could set it everything over here. So if I want to set it up to 18 minutes, just send this setting to the watch and you are good to go. And next thing you could do in here is having a look at the background setting. Enter here, and this is all the things that you could set in the watch in the background. Basically, set the operation sound, set time, time adjustment, home position. The home position is cool. So it consists of 9 separate dial. So you could set this, everything will be over here. So if you want to set this tiny date display, you could do so by pressing this button, and you could move it. Let's say if I move it a little bit, if I send this setting, you can see that this dial will start rotating to change the date. So if I think I need to press it backward, and then like that, it will send it back over there. It's done, and you could set everything in here. And as you can see, it is incredibly simple, incredibly basic. This watch really didn't have a lot of functions anyway. So if you want to have a quick look at what else you can do in here, just go to View Guide, and it will explain to you guys all this dial, all the buttons, what they could do at a glance, like so. So super convenient, right? Okay, press any button to terminate the connection and we are good to go. Let's have a look up close to the watch face independently. Again, this will be the battery indicator, date display, dual time display, 24-hour time format, mode indicator. Pressing mode button once will bring you into the stopwatch mode. Press this light button over here to start the stopwatch. Basically, this will be a seconds, minute, hour, 24-hour range, and the disc will synchronize with this minute down here. So when it rotates, this disc will rotate and follow along with this part. That's it. You have your split time as always. Split off, stop and reset this. Sorry, stop, start, stop, and reset to 0 like that. Pressing mode button will bring you to the countdown timer mode. I already set this watch to, yeah, it's already running in the background. Stop and reset to 0 like that. There you go. Start this, and as you can see, the second hand will move backwards. And similar thing again, seconds, minute, hour, 24-hour range, it will move backward like so. The disc will synchronize with this part as well. It's exactly the same thing, but it's so much fun to use. Pressing mode button will bring you to the alarm mode. In here, the dial will show you the alarm time. The disc will synchronize with this on or off setting. So if I turn it on, like, let me try. There it is, on. This will rotate, off, on, off. You didn't really need that, right? I mean, the watch could operate on its own, but having the disc over there is just very beautiful. Alright, that's it. All the basic stuff that you could do with the watch. Obviously, you could swap time between this full big display with the sub dial or the second time display by pressing the light button and hold it at home timekeeping. Oh wait, you're gonna need to wait all of this settle down first. And there you go. Press and hold, and it will swap this display. Like that. Press and hold it again to move back. Hold on. Alright. The Bluetooth connectivity for this watch will only allow you to use the phone finder to set up the entire watch without even touching any buttons at all, except for this connect button, obviously. So that's very, very convenient. Having an analog watch like this is so annoying to set up using the crown. Trust me, you don't want to use the crown. Talking about the crown though, it is so small, almost the same size as all of the 4 buttons on the side, and the crown guard is so big that it makes the process of setting up the watch using the crown is very annoying. You could use it, the watch will work independently on its own without the Bluetooth connectivity with your phone, but having the Bluetooth functions is just very convenient, so fun to use. So there's as far as the functions. Well, you guys could already decide by now if this is gonna be a good watch for you or not. It's all based on what you're looking for, and as you can see, I have a smartwatch at the back. So this watch costs roughly around the same price as this, and it could do much more, like literally a lot of things, but let's assume that they are at the same price, right? So you pay 400 for this, you pay 400 for this, but this one could only last you about a maximum of 2 years before the battery is dead and the software is outdated. This is the first generation Apple Watch. I bought the watch like 3 months after the release date, and I wore it for about a year and a half, and then I stopped wearing it because it is trash. Although it is still tough, I could use it still, I could charge it and then get it to work, but it is still trash. This one, however, is built to last. Not for 2 years, but definitely over than that. 5 to 10 years to come. You can still use it because the function is very, very basic, that it didn't need a lot of software update and all, you know. So you could use it years and years to come. For the price that you paid to get one of this compared to this one will offer much value. And also it is incredibly tough. It is solar power. You don't have to charge using your cable and all. It's just much better. The best smartwatch on the market in my opinion. I'm sorry, not a smartwatch, a best Bluetooth equipped watch on the market. Yeah, that's it. If you have extra budget, you could get the sapphire glass version with the carbon fiber bezel and textured watch band instead. That will be operating on a similar module, but much more expensive, a lot more better looking in my opinion. I believe that design won the best watch face design somewhere. I can't recall the article I read about it. So let's have a look at the backplate real quick to see the specs. You'll have Casio, a very beautiful circular finish. Casio 5513 module, GST-B100 stainless steel back, Japan movement, cased in China. Batch number will be over here, and water resistant 20 bar. If you look at the buckle, I believe it is also have Casio China sign at the bottom. The watch band is a soft texture at the bottom, polyurethane material, soft and highly, very thick, and also comfortable to be worn. Dotted texture on top. The high-end version have more rugged experience. Anyway, a fully made in China G-Shock watch at 50,000 Japanese yen retail, but you could buy this much lower than that. But despite being made in China, this watch is built like a tank, like that. Didn't even hurt the watch. Imagine, could you do that with this guy? You can't. So it has a mineral glass and is protected just a little bit with this metal bezel over there, and that's pretty much it. However, you have two layers of metal, and in between this there's a gel to provide the shock absorption, so that's why I could just knock it like that and it's nothing gonna happen. And also I bought the watch in the used condition, so it has scratch on it, so I don't really worry. So if you are concerned about scratch, you will scratch this uppermost bezel layer. It has this brush finish, beautifully made, but yeah, a lot of scratch like that. Anyway, I believe that is all in general things that you could do with the watch. Either it will be the best fit for you, is entirely based on the person, based on your budget, based on what you're looking for. If you don't like having all these sensors in them, so why not pay for this one instead? You are paying not for the function, I mean just a little bit for the function obviously, but you are paying more on the design, the idea, the finishing, the appearance, and obviously it is G-Shock. If you stamp something else on top, nobody gonna buy that. So that is it. I hope you guys found this simple video a little bit useful, informative, and entertaining. I will talk more and more in the future for sure. This is some of the watch, probably make a module demonstration and all to show you guys what else you could do. If you have anything at all, any concern, just leave your comment down below. I'll try to help you out as much as I can. All right, for now that sums it all. Again, thank you very much for watching. This is GSF, and hold on, come here. All right, and